Yo, welcome to the show. Welcome to another episode of the Charlie Newhart Show. Like and subscribe if you like real content. If not, just get off. It is what it is. I've never done this for likes and subscribers and views. I'm just a real dude, man. And people have been asking me like, man, what would you do to like grow your channel? Like, I don't know the algorithm. I don't know any of this, man. All I do is just get on here and speak real. And if I can't get on here and speak real, I just don't get on. That's just it. It's just a God thing, man. God is blowing up the channel and the social media, and I'm just grateful. And yeah, I just got a little sliver, 20, 25,000 on each platform. I'm super grateful. It's growing. Man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm just going to give y'all that real, and if I can't, I stay off. Y'all know I can't stand podcasting anyhow. But I've been praying about it, and somebody hit me with a real word. It was like, bro, it's a calling. You need to do it. So I'm here. I done ran into a couple of y'all in the street, man, and some of y'all look like y'all the type of dudes that leave the bathroom door unlocked, hoping that somebody would come in and peek at you like, oh, I didn't know the door was open. Like, why are you fully exposed to the bathroom door, weirdo? You know, I got love for y'all, though, man. Jump in the comments and give me a few roasts. I just got back from Venice Beach. Did another spot for Optima Tax Relief. Shout out Optima Tax Relief. Over the last 8 years, they have been consistent with keeping me working, making sure they compensate me well. I'm super grateful. People looking at me like, ain't you the tax guy? Like, yeah, that's me. And I'm grateful for Optima Tax Relief, man. God is, no matter what's going on in the industry, they've been consistent no matter what. Because, you know, they tried to blackball me a little bit because I didn't want to take that hookup. You know what I'm saying? So all the auditions and everything, people have been asking me, when you going to be on TV again? When's another role coming? I didn't want to take that thing. So they wouldn't let me audition for shows no more. And then once that mandate was removed, then they went on strike. So whenever they figure it out, maybe I'll jump back in the game. But until then, I still got to get this money. So, you know, I've been doing the Optima Tax Relief deal. Shoot, I went and got my CDL license. I hopped on the truck a couple days a week. It's money out here to be made, and I'm going to go get it. And I ain't going to sit back and complain because things don't work my way. A real man got to go get this money. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm back. I'm grateful. Man, y'all can see the merch, The Crazy But Capable. I got a live show coming November 22nd at the Matrix Theater in Detroit. Man, I got tickets on my website, iamcharlienewhart.com. Got merch. You can get the shirt. Check out. Look at that design. I designed that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Crazy but capable. You know what it is, man. Most of us as men who have been through some type of trauma or whatever the situation may be, men or women, we're a little crazy, but we're still capable. We're still capable to take care of our families. We're still capable to go upside somebody's head if we have to. Crazy but capable. November 22nd, Matrix Theater. Hit the website, iamcharlienewhart.com. Got the shirts on there. You know what I'm saying? The tickets for the show. You know what I mean? And I also got a mental health packet. You see me in the street, man. I got like these cards. I see people stressed out, whatever the case may be, flipping out. Because, you know, a layer of humanity has been removed since this whole shutdown. I feel like the government owes us free therapy, because they traumatized all of us for a few years, and then just open the world back up and said, hey, everything's cool now, go back to work. There's people out here traumatized, man. So I got a mental health packet on my website too, and it's just tools and resources and activities that I've used over the years. Because, you know, I got hit by a car at 14. I had cancer at 15. I got shot at 23. I mean, I done been through it all. So when 2020 came, I ain't participating in this trauma. I'm not watching the news. I'm not taking that vaccine. I'm not wearing no mask. I just didn't participate. I done been through enough. I mean, I still almost crap my pants every time the police get behind me. As a black man, we experience different type of trauma. So even still, when they I'm 45. When they make a U-turn, I'm like, oh man, license good. Ain't got nothing in the car with me, but I'm still paranoid and traumatized a little bit from all that police harassment. So the crazy but capable mental health packet is just tools, resources, activities. There's vitamins that I take, activities, books that I've read. Like everybody, you know what I did is over the last few months, I started looking over my emails of things that people have been asking of me. Man, what books do you recommend? What vitamins do you take? What things do you do to kind of keep a level head in this crazy world? So what I did is I just took the time to put it all together because I was just giving it away to everybody. But collectively, I took all the pieces, put it together in a packet. It's got a sample confession. Man, hopefully it'll bless you. I ain't no mental health professional. You ain't got to believe nothing I'm saying. I'm just somebody that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I've learned to manage the crazy to be productive in society. Because life can be stressful. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it don't have to be perfect. Because when you go through trauma, sometimes you want everything around you to be perfect so you don't get hurt again. But honestly, the two war against each other, progress or perfection. Which one do you want? Because progress ain't perfect. It's going to be sloppy along the way sometimes. You know, you can't grow a garden without a little bit of manure. But I ain't gonna sit here in front like I came up with that on my own. I've been reading this daily devotional by Eric Spear. Where is it at? It's called Grit and Grace, 365 devotionals every day. It's like a devotional. That was a devotional for today. Like progress over perfection. You can't get a garden without a little bit of manure. I ain't doing nothing but, you know, speaking what I've been reading. But shout out to Eric Spear. That book is off the chain. You need a daily devotional. Check it out. But yeah, man, I've been working, taking care of the kids, just put them on the bus. I've just been doing everything that I could do to make sure that my environment and everything around me is a place of peace. Great peace have they who love God's law. Nothing will offend them or make them stumble. We got to have peace as men in order to create, in order to take care of our families. And, you know, I talk to a lot of men and women for that matter. Like if they home ain't peaceful, they don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing everything I can to make sure my environment is peaceful. Even if I take a little break for a while, I'm going to do my best to try to get y'all a video once a week, some encouragement. We crack some jokes, some roasts. I want to see what kind of roast y'all got in the comments. But the show on November 22nd is going to be live Q&A because, you know, the story of my ex-wife shooting me, it went viral. And then it went viral again, and when we found out that, you know, she got arrested for allegedly shooting her new boyfriend. So once those pieces went viral, everybody been on me, wanting me to make appearances on their shows and talk about it and blah, blah, blah. And I kind of just stayed away from that. Like, man, I don't really want to. I don't want it to look like I'm bashing her, number one, even though these are choices she made. But also, too, I just want to weave it together in a story about my life as opposed to just because that's just one piece. I also had cancer and all these other things. So I developed this live show. And anybody that got questions, you could just come to the show. And I kind of got the idea similarly from my boy Keenan Baker, man. Shout out to Keenan Baker. He got this show called Bonfire Stories where you basically you do the show where you share an experience about your life. It could be comedic, tragic, whatever. And then the audience gets an opportunity to ask you questions. I mean, and every comedian gets like 10 or 15 minutes. So what I did is it's just a full one-man show, like an hour and 10 minutes, where I'm talking about these things that happened in my life and the comedy that I found got out of it. But also it's some sadness too, what I learned from it, blah, blah, blah. And then giving people in the audience an opportunity to ask like, oh, okay, so you got hit by a car at 14. Or you had cancer at 15. How'd you get out of that? How'd you feel from that? You got shot at 23. Like, what's going on? Why you pick that type of woman? Like, all the questions that people have, I'll give you an opportunity to ask them. And if you want to stand up and get roasted at the show, I'll blaze your ass at the show too. But the ticket comes with food, 2 drinks. It's just going to be a good time, man. All my family going to be in town. You know, we're going to do an after party. Thanksgiving's the next day. Man, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have a good time. And you might even see me out and about. I got tickets on deck, too. I ain't just depending on internet sales. I'm going to hit the block. You see me, holla at me. Support. Tickets going to sell out fairly fast, so I would suggest we've already sold quite a few. I would suggest you hit the website, iamcharlienewhart.com. Get your tickets. Come out and support, man. Come holla at me in person. You find out I'm a real dude, man. I'm not one of these, you know, weirdo internet celebrities or Dude think he's somebody. Man, I'm just a blue collar dude who did a few TV shows, a few commercials. I'm grateful. I don't even know how it happened. I'm not professionally trained. I'm just grateful. I just had a goal. I wrote it down and went after a few things. God made it happen, but I'm a real dude, man. Come holler at me November 22nd. I don't know if y'all seen, you know what, I've been really following Deion Sanders' college, his college coaching career. I watched the Amazon documentary, which was dope, what he did over there at Jackson State. And now over at Colorado, I didn't realize like the last team, the last year, they only won one game for the entire season. So he came into a program that was already struggling. People was doubting him. They had all these comments and commentary, but he came with some people, which I would have too. If y'all only won one game last year, most of your squad is trash. I looked at his last game. I'm pretty sure y'all watched it. His son threw for 510 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Shador. His other son, Shiloh, 10 tackles. He got 2 sons playing on the team, which has got to be a blessing. It's got to be, And the only thing I can think of it's not even close. But I remember my dad coached me and my brother for a little league football, Romulus Flyers. And I was an inside linebacker and my brother was the safety because me and my brother only like 18 months apart. So one year we played on the same team. Man, we was blowing teams out 41-10, 35-6. It was just crazy, crazy blowout games we had. And I remember one game we played against Wyandotte, and I think I probably had 6 sacks that game. I was jumping over the center, tackling the quarterback. It was insane. And then a few plays later, my brother would get an interception and run it. And I could just look and see my dad on the sideline, cheesing, chest poked out like we dog. So this got to feel good. Of course, this is Little League. I ain't trying to compare it to Deion and his sons, but I'm just saying it's got to feel good as a father to just see your sons, being successful in something that they've been called to do. So, man, I'm following the career, and Deion was like, look, we kept receipts of all that stuff that y'all said. We kept saying we was coming. We here now. They beat TCU, which was the runner-up last year in the national championship. Popped them. It was a great game, too. You got to check out the highlights. But I'm rooting for Deion, and I ain't going to lie. Some of his motivational speeches, some of the stuff that he say to the team be having me fired up. Like, I'm 45. I almost want to just go suit up and just start tackling people for no reason. Just, man, I'm listening to the Deion Sanders motivation. You know what I'm saying? Definitely following the career. So what else did I want to holler at y'all about, man? That's pretty much it, man. I'm gonna tap back in once a week, holler at y'all. You want to get motivated, look at some of them Deion Sanders speeches he be talking to the team. Dog be going in. Come check me out live Wednesday, November 22nd. It's the day before Thanksgiving. Detroit. Hit the tickets on my website, iamcharlienewhart.com. You can get the shirt, Crazy But Capable, the mental health packet, the Crazy But Capable mental health packet. Sure, it'll bless you, man. Appreciate y'all support. You know what I mean? Come through. Check out all the content, man. I love y'all because I love myself.